Hello everyone, this is one of the juiciest labs raid I've played in a while. So I'm actually in full tilt mode right now because I've been dying non-stop to head eyes, maybe cheaters, maybe just me being bad. And just now I messed up because I switched my fire mode, even though I actually just meant to check if I was on full auto. And oh, hello sir, you've entered on the other side. That's fine, I shall be out of here. Don't mind me. So yeah, my ratting attempt failed miserably, so I decide to make my way over to the dark offices when I hear some fighting going on. So since I hear that people are busy somewhere else, maybe in the cat area, I decide to check out the dark offices, but they give me basically squat. So heading over to the other safe, it's just as dry, and I decide to make my way over to different loot spots. Hey, some beard oil, nice. So I don't know what this room is called, but it's basically a free LEDX spawn, but it's already been opened, so it's been cleaned, and people are still fighting. Now I realize that it's not at cats but in the kitchen area, so I try to rotate around, and hey, what do you know, a dead guy. So finally a bit of gear that raises our survivability by not much, but at least it's something. So even some meds, that's good. The safe was dry as well. And now we got a gun. Oh, cool. Goodie. Now, with the Alton, I decide to ditch the ears and pick up the level 5 rig. So I'm heading back down, sorting out the other gear so that I'm actually ready to fight, checking the ammo. Ammo is good. And I think I even ditched the backpack. Now, here is where I see my first guy, or actually only guy. So, hey! So I see a laser poking around the corner, and I open up fire immediately. And I was actually shocked how good the RPK felt, even in both in hip fire and aim fire. And now I'm tunnel visioning a bit, and I'm not quite sure what we're going to hear now actually is, because I don't know where somebody was fighting, but there's still fighting going on. And I decide to, basically hold this angle, but from a bit more of a defensive posture. No. So I hear running, and he's dead. So check out how well the RPK performed there. Really, I am shocked, because usually 545 guns kick like crazy, even though they shouldn't. And now I'm just trying to get back to combat capability by stacking up my mag, because both mags were running pretty low. So I during my restacking, I basically held an ear out if I heard any more movement, but since I didn't hear anything, I'm assuming that I'm actually the last man standing, and I'm going crazy because this is the most geared people I've basically seen in a long time. So I grab the gun. I'm ignoring the Ash 12 that is on the ground, but I think I just didn't see it. And now I am actually running for a backpack, because I ditched mine back in the downstairs area. So since everybody seems to be dead, I'm just making rounds and checking if anybody has anything good. And yes, nice, very nice build of an AKM. So on the left is my dead guy over there, and here's more. Jeez. Wowie. So here I was actually tempted to grab the Mark IV, but I decided to stick with my rig, because I didn't want to swap stuff around as much. Also, I like the 4 square slot in the rig that I'm running. And now I pick up the MDR, and I decide maybe I can pull the guns apart enough so that I can actually swap to the plate carrier that this guy is wearing, because the BlackRock is also really good and also has a 4-square slot. Now here my brain is short-circuiting, I'm sorry, and I'm failing at the loot order, or basically failing at pulling apart the guns, but bear with me here. I'm basically going crazy because this is the most loot I've seen ever in a raid, I guess, because usually people are just not running that good gear when I'm around. So now we're ready to swap, and what I really like is that you can actually take off the Zukov stock or the stock of the MCX right there. So that actually helped a lot with making more space. So now I'm popping a mutant because just by getting up I realized that I was so heavy. So now I decide, yeah, let's check out the around the corner if there are any more dudes, and oh geez, there is even more. So this is the point where I actually hear movement to the right of me and I'm freaking out. So I decide to just strip the RPK. Even though it has served me very well, I'm not going to keep this over the mutant. And I actually was considering taking the Tagilla rig because it's still in decent shape. But yeah, I'm moving the mags around to see if they're full, but they weren't. So now I actually wanted to grab the stuff in the backpack, but I heard running. So I wasn't actually sure if there was still a guy around or if that was maybe some raiders or something. So I'm running around basically checking every backpack, but no, this one doesn't have anything interesting in it. So I'm heading back down to get to my other stuff, and oh shit, this is where I panic so hard. Oh no, it's raiders. And oh geez, get me out of here. Oh wow, that was so bad. I'm sorry. Also, I switched around my toggle switch for the zoom. That's why I didn't zoom in when I shot those raiders. And now, this is where I live. This is where I die. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the most loot I've had in years, basically. And this is how I die. Oh no. One more. Give me another one. Come on. Come on. Oh yes. Oh my god. I'm panicking so hard right now. I hope you can bear with me, because now I'm basically trying to get my gun back operational while panicking that I might get pushed by something else. So with getting back into a stable position, with having the gun operational, I actually make sure that I get the mutant operational as well. So just in case I need to switch to another gun that is functional, I'm basically, yeah, swapping to worse ammo with the PS ammo in the mag, but it's at least something. So I'm picking apart the raiders, or picking them clean, and they had some okay stuff, I guess, but nothing to go crazy over. And I'm actually foregoing a lot of stuff that I usually would have picked or kept, but at this point I just want to get out. I just want to get out alive, because I mean, look at what I'm carrying. This is insane, especially after having died several times to, yeah, whatever, labs shenanigans. I just want to get out, and here's my lift. And oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little labs run. This was a lot of fun, and yeah, of course it can't always be like this, but hey, that's Tarkov for you. So thanks.